Myself have been remembering Juice WRLD from all the way around 2 years, ain't about to be 3 years, um, so on and so forth like that. But so it was around the year of 2017, and I was on YouTube around that time. The music production, learning about music production and all like that. Um, and I was around with some part call it like I don't know, the music community, we gonna call it, but um like like straightforward to the main thing of it is like, okay, I found out about him through he probably considers himself a music producer or not, or beat maker, but either way, but he in a business of music production like that. So but yeah, but I think his producer name is Nick Mirror. He the one put me on to Juice WRLD around 2017. And I don't know, it was around, it was probably like after the summertime, or after, all that. It's like after June or July, and then it was getting like late 2017, um, further beyond mid 2017 to late 2017. I was starting to listen to hearing Juice WRLD music like that. The first song I hear about him, I think, from through SoundCloud, all girls are the same. Through SoundCloud, that was way before the music video came out. That's way before he make a name for himself. That way before when when he when he first started it, and starting to making milestones and great accomplishments along the way of his career, and so on and so forth like that. So, favorite song to this day, even before and after he passed away, favorite number one song of his, favorite number one Juice WRLD song of his is still Moonlight. Excuse me, but Moonlight. That's the favorite song, favorite Juice WRLD song, and you know, be but the Internet Money Records, the company, it is, both the music producers, and they do business like that, but he just like a few key members of that camp over there had put me on to Juice WRLD. But ever since I heard like some songs like that, I was like, I like it. I like the song, but I mostly like the lyrics where you saying like that. And also for me, also before I continue on, this video might be way longer because I'm gonna say like a whole lot of things, um, a whole lot of words of things of the particular situation. So yeah, but continue on. But yeah, like continuing what I was saying is that I mostly like Juice WRLD songs where it's based on not drugs, where it's not based on not negativity, or like that, basically. So if it's song that's been productive or positive, or it's song he's not using his devices and so on and stuff like that, those types I like the most. When he not talking about drugs and all like that. So but yeah, and then all the way up to 2019, December the 8th, around that time, I was waking up early. I was feeling great, feeling good and like that. I was in a good mood, great mood like that. And then found the news about it, I'm like, outside and mad like that. But yeah, I don't think the I don't think like the, the Oxford thing had come out. I don't think it came out yet. That confirmed what like the end result, like what happens to him, or like that. But for the most part, from um, keeping up what's going on and for the news for that situation, yes, he was with his entourage, with a private jet, and the Alphabet gang, the the federal, the agency is so on and so forth that keep tabs on him. Recently, this ain't the first time they did it. Like come to him and his espionage like that. This probably the second time, but this time, yeah, I mean he apparently, unfortunately, allegedly, but I guess but that what it says. It said basically that he have swallowed perks, Percocets, or like the hardcore drugs, like that, hardcore pills, nutrition, like that. He swallowed a whole bunch of them due to the fact that he was basically panic, and since he was panicking, he was he did what he did with that. Um, but like the whole thing is the sad situation. Really, he just got started, especially like he just got booming. Like he just got like mainstream. He just hit mainstream at last year at 2018, and and just this his career, and not just only his career, but his life just cut short to people he know and his family and friends and all that. And my condolences and like that. It's sad, it's tragic. Um, but also I'm also like to go further to say about the drugs situation like that. Um, it probably cliche what I'm about to say, perhaps, but I mean, like most of us to damn near every single one of us probably say to ourselves that we are never gonna do drugs, we ain't never gonna do no cigarettes, we never gonna do no damn beer, no alcohol, we never gonna do this, we never gonna do that. But then turn to find out, and at times going on, we managed to do either one of those things, cigarettes or alcohol or weed or beyond that, doing hardcore drugs or hardcore this, hardcore that. So extreme, doing the extreme stuff to get high, to get off your problems and your issues, where it may be. So so you trying to move on from it and so on and so forth like that. You know, and and also add on to that, um, probably most often a whole lot of us probably introduced to drugs from a very early age, or even not from the early age, even from your peers around your age, right, as you grew up, as times go on along the way, um, whether if from school or not from school, so on and so forth. Even include myself of my, um, excuse me, even including to myself that me, I have been, even for me, I have been introduced from hardcore drugs, but along the way, um, let's see here, I guess so, like probably around in intimacy school, not really all like that, but it was like around, it was like around time for me being on middle school, and it was basically around there by the time, and I was in the classroom with this one guy. But he Asian, and this Asian guy, he come to me with a little capsule tablet thing. What we gonna call it? The clear thing you can see do it with a little the cap thing, tapped to it, and he trying to sell me that. I'm like, what the heck is that? He told me, oh, that's that is cocaine. I'm like, what the man? I was like, man, get that cocaine itch away from me, man. I'm not itching. Like, no, like, no, I'm not itching no damn. You have me no crackhead, man. You wildin', bro. I don't do crack. Crack is whack, bro. You know, we used to say that back in the day, and sometimes, and when I was young, yeah, I used to hear that like a whole bunch of times, like crack is whack, and even from around time, early 2000s, more like that. I was like young, teen, whatever it can be, and like someone remember the T-shirts like drugs with those when those initials with drugs on there, and so on and so forth like that. So for me, I was not really interested like so when the Asian guy that tell me that shit on some of these drugs at middle school, I'm like no, and then along the way I'm thinking to myself, probably after school or home or where I was walking all the way up to my home from long ass walk or wherever it may be, or I'll go on bus. I don't know. It been a long time ago. But about along the way, I was like asking myself like, damn man, this shit in middle school. Like motherfuckers be asking me, doing some hardcore drugs or doing some crazy ass shit. Like, what like people be wrong. I'll never gonna do that shit. But and so far, so far, for the most part for me, I never did no hardcore drugs. Basically, I never did no stuff like that. But I was one of many people from even from a young age. That's still basically young age. You in middle school or high school, whatever it can be. But but I was still in that young age at that particular time, and I have been just had many as people as have been introduced to hardcore drugs, but along the way, all like that. But even though I have been introduced to hardcore drugs at a young age, I have refused to do that because I, do from common sense, do from the fact that, it ain't made no sense, it didn't make no sense, made no common sense to me. It didn't seem like the right thing to do in the first place or like that. So, a long way. But then the only so basically, I was one of the probably the many of a lot of people that have been induced to hardcore drugs, but I refused the offer. I just it was just never my thing to me. And then, but along the way, I don't know, I was still in middle school or high school, but around that time, I was still young as heck. But around that time, um, I was still very young as heck. But around the time, I don't know what you want to call it. Um, like I don't know, it was like something that make you um like cure the sickness. It was something like that. So you feeling sick, whatever you use it. I don't know. It's like a little spray thing. You put your spray thing in your mouth, and your tongue. It tastes like peppermint, what you want to call it. I don't know what that was, but that one time I had taste like a whole lot of that, and then I don't know, the base like straight to the point of that. After that, I was feeling drowsy, drunk, high, whatever. And I would just lay on my bed, and then I was waking up like hours in, and then my parents like what had wake me up like damn, you in that same sex spot for like many hours. So I like damn. I mean, I'm like damn, I ain't mean even go that far. So I ain't trying to overdose and so on and so forth. So next time I just make sure I don't overdo it. Cause you like it. Kid do kid things, and even the times when a whole lot of us or some of us even at a young age, even like around the time you understand the ramification of your actions, your decision making, the choices you make in life along the way. But I don't know. But along the way, you don't take it much seriously as you want to be. Take it seriously along the way at times. I mean, cause you still you're a kid like that, and especially it could be parents or single parents could trying their best to raise a kid into the right direction. Sometimes it don't go that way. So that probably have to me to a certain extent. Um, and then, but fast story short, and then another probably a second. It's not had, but it's probably like over 5 years now. I don't know. It's been so long now, but um, so I'm taking these stuff, and I don't know, like you get it from doctor, like you not put the overdo it like that. So I probably did that again accidentally, and then so I dozed off sleeping like that, but then like now I leave in there when I doze off. But then that's the one day I remember. I was dozed off. I was going to bed. I was sleeping like just that type of thing. But then I wake up. I'm like, damn, why the heck I'm in a damn hospital, and why the heck I'm like in a hospital gown. They put a little tube in my pee. I'm like, what the heck help me? And then the seconds and instantly I'm like, damn, like really, like I was that close to dying, like I was that close to overdosing. I'm like, damn, I ain't trying to do that shit on purpose. So so yeah, I mean, so that's my experience with like drugs and hardcore drugs and like that. A whole lot of us have been introduced to hardcore drugs, and of course a whole lot of us, or whether is most often or here and there, here and what we want to call it. But I was the least to say that a whole lot of us have um, um, skipped and passed and refused to do hardcore drugs and or the drugs in general along the way on like that. So, but yeah, so there was an opportunity to do hardcore drugs, but the, I'm saying this not like in a way of I know how how I know how it is. Not like that because I never did lean and never did none of the hardcore drugs like that. But in the sister things, I know how it is to or feel or what you want to call it to a certain extent to the fact that I was introduced to it at a young age, but I refused to it. But then even when I wasn't introduced, even the times where I was introduced to it, the hardcore drugs, and I refused like that. But then along the way, if it's like a medicine and you or cold, you have to take it if or what you want to call it, and then you accidentally overdose wherever, and then so way so before I've experienced, but not like experience what just well we're going to, like that, and also I gotta say this, but also even at from a young age, you being I don't know, you just be a hard headed a person. You just being a reckless person, a reckless human being, a reckless kid. Sometimes maybe not on purpose, but sometimes it happens. Man, along the way like you being like an out of control person and like that, and or and along the way you be like, like I'm glad I survived that situation because back in those times I was doing like I was doing ridiculous things, crazy things, or stupid things, and I'm actually like snap out of it, and and focus on like the pointing things in life, pointing the goals and things that you need to be on the in the right direction at life lane, in the right path at life like that. It was that type of thing. So, but also on that, add on to that is that even at a young age, for most of the majority of us, at 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 a young age, like you grew up in this world, you can be easily influenced about any and many things of this world called planet Earth. Like you basically be easily influenced about anything, and that could be like schools. That could be schools, schools. That could be schools. Damn. But yeah, you could be fully influenced by anything. That could be schools. influenced by anything. Well, I'm trying to get from this. Basically, as a young kid, you could be influenced by anything, all the way up to to a kid to you like I don't know, 18, 21 or something, and then maybe like 18, 21, you probably snap out or something. So even from okay, no, I get what I'm trying to mean. All right, even from schools, even you in a LWS situation and you being influenced by schools teaching you some lifestyle, or like they trying to enforce and program a lifestyle that you wouldn't even try to be on that type of lifestyle, or you didn't even make that decision of yourself. It's like that. And like on that old saying, get them while they young type of thing. But other than that, yeah, I was like movies and music and radio and so on and so forth, and a whole lot of things, like a whole lot of them medium forums and like that. Like you can't easily be influenced as you a young kid. So like it's very unfortunate that Jews they had like Juice WRLD have influence behind heavily in music from future songs like that. As a young as a young kid like that, so on and so forth like that. So it's yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to like don't dirt and being negative towards someone that's experienced and lived through their whole life, or whatever it may be, due to hardcore drugs and all like that, the extreme drugs and so on and so forth like that. But but yeah, is yeah, man. This is one of the tragic situation. Also, add on to this is that um, Juice WRLD was like the only artist that came out of that internet money. He like basically the only artist that came out there that I like for the most part. Because for me, while that way, even from around that time, I was like slowly and started making decisions to okay, hip hop becoming more poison. Hip hop becoming like mainstream, especially mainstream hip hop becoming more poison. Promotion of drugs, doing drugs, so on and so forth, and etc. etc. And for me, I ain't trying to hear that nonsense like that. I, I can't tolerate no more. I can't tolerate listen to that mumbo jumbo like that no more. So along the way, when I had listened to Juice WRLD music do the live stream for Nick Mirror like that, I'm like, okay, you not saying no typical ass stuff like bang bang shoot 'em up, or you doing drugs or so on and so forth. You yada yada yada, or I got more material issue than you. Ha 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 ha. I got more money than you. Ha ha ha. I got more this and that to you. Ha ha ha. Let me flex on you. Type of lyrics and songs like that. Ha ha ha. Like no, he would say something different. He said something refreshing, brand new that I didn't hear from I hardly hear for a long time ago. And he was saying these different things that's not drug related lyrics that got me interested the most like that. So okay, so that would mainly draw me in to Juice WRLD. And okay, they're like maybe certain other artists that I could mention, but I ain't gonna mention them like that. That I did not know they have produced songs to that particular person, but that other person have um, passed away from a year before that. But yeah, I ain't even know about the case, but until like all the way along the way, at that happening from 2018, like that, I ain't even know. But for the most part, overall, from whatever they like to call it, some beat makers or music producers, whatever, the internet money from that whole camp, from that whole, they doing business in a music production way aspect of way of things. The only artist that that stuck out to me the most was Juice WRLD. So basically when I find out all we did and now from 2017, 2019 now and all like that, when I find out news about it, I feel like mad and angry and all that. I'm like, damn man. Like damn man, like he got like a promised career. He got like he was gonna do like 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 I really feel like if he was still here with us and live a long lasting lifeline like that, I could I could consider him to be like the next music artist to becoming like the next best thing. Like I don't know, maybe not like in like Michael Jackson type of thing, but something major. He got something of um, amazing or a credibleness. I don't know what to call it about him. And but basically he got like a promising career, and amazing, that type of career, something type of career, and it's sad. I mean, it's sad. It's a sad situation, man. Um, that that he not here due to the fact that he um did what he did with his life by taking those allegedly those like pills and hardcore pills and like that. It's with situation, man. It's sad. Um, I'm definitely going to remember him because I would have fun enjoying myself with the live stream with the chat, even though the chat in the live stream be trolling, so on and so forth and like that. We have fun, have a good time. I definitely remember the music producer at the time and so on and stuff like that. Even from the producer had put me on to Juice WRLD at around that time like that. So on and so forth. I'm definitely going to remembering him and all like that. So, um, it's with situation, man. So I said a whole lot of things. Um, and also, I mean, like to me, you know, doing drugs is not the answer. If you ask me, the government, we won't call it. They want you to be on drugs. They want you to be destructive and so on and so forth. So like eat healthy, live a healthier lifestyle, live like a cleaner lifestyle, um, get into the right path, the right track of life like that is definitely the way to go of days, and that's the best way I can say about that. So I mentioned a lot of things that's related to drugs, hardcore drugs, and all like that. I think I said enough, and I did say it could definitely be a long video, but hey, but it's a situation how that went out, that situation, and yeah, rest easy, man, rest easy.